Oh, all right, we're good.
All right. Welcome to the Adam Friedland Show podcast. It's like the Chris Hardwick, Talking Dead.
Mm-hmm.
We're talking the Adam Friedland Show talk show. We're wrapping it up.
Talking 9/11 with Chris Hardwick.
Talking 9/11. We have a special guest today. Our good friend, best friend, perhaps.
Yeah, probably your best friend.
It's an hour after 9/11, or 2 hours. It's the middle of the day. And Chris Hardwick's sitting there with fucking Zach Levi. And Chris Hardwick's like, how they're watching somebody jump from the building. He's like, how awesome would it be if spider webs just came out of and it's Miles Morales.
If the towers were two Daleks.
Yeah.
Is it Dalek?
I don't know what that is.
No.
Well, Doctor Who. He loves Doctor Who.
Oh.
Doctor Who?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I say.
That's very dismissive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And people are
dad
like,
and
oh, have you
sister
seen
into
Doctor Who? I'm like, what is this? One of those Chinese baseball player jokes? Did you hear who's a doctor? No. Who? They're like, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Abbott and Costello.
Mm-hmm.
Doctor Who?
Dr.
Brandon.
Mm-hmm.
Brandon Wardell joins us.
You're in New York.
yeah.
It's good to have you here.
Yeah, thank you.
I feel like you're here
I'm here
every 3 weeks.
Yeah.
If you're a regular listener to the Adam Friedland Show, too, we have a whole stockpile of episodes on the Patreon.
We're building up a deep content well.
Yeah.
Hot new episode with Simon Rex.
A lot of people that I guess there's been confusion. People have been like, "Why haven't you put anything out?" And it's like, well, go on the Patreon.
Yeah,
It's all, and we put
it's
out
there.
We put out 7 episodes in January. I guess people just can't.
I guess there's a glitch or something.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's their fault.
Yeah, I don't know. There's no time. We're too busy to. We don't have time to look at emails or whatever the fuck people are.
We're go kind of guys.
Messaging. Yeah. So, but I guess and a rumor somehow got started.
Well, yes, we do have a new episode with Simon Rex on the Patreon.
Mm-hmm.
The next episode we've already shot most of it.
Do they know who it is?
No, it's going to be a special
It's
surprise.
a secret.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Because he was
on my
controversial.
flight.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Brandon, you should tell that story.
Jonathan Candy, the actor, will be joining.
The ghost.
Back from the dead.
Yes.
What, the story about JetBlue?
Brandon got in trouble from JetBlue.
I showed up
at his gate.
I showed up at the gate, and then they were saying my name on the intercom, and then I show up, and then there's some guy there who's like, "Yeah, I'm the head of regional security for JetBlue. You vaped on one of our aircrafts in October, and I want to tell you if this happens again, we will have to divert the aircraft, and you're going to be banned from any future JetBlue flights." And I was
Did
like,
you get caught vaping?
I think I went back. I realized that I tagged them. It was.
You didn't just tag them.
I was like,
"Fuck you,
come arrest me. Come arrest me at JFK. Yeah, what are you going to do at JetBlue? And then, it was my fault.
Naughty, Brandon.
I know, yeah.
There's no reason not to vape on an airplane.
No.
It's crazy they said that they would divert the flight path if you were caught.
It just ruined the lives of
also
people would not get to their destination.
They brought down the regional head of security for that.
And they had them waiting around.
Yeah.
Because as I was going through security, I heard them make the announcement multiple times. They made it they said it on the intercom 3 times before I got there, and then I get to the gate, and I'm like, "Oh, that's I'm him. I'm him." That's
and Ariel Pink was there?
Ariel Pink was there.
Wow.
I looked over, and the regional
We're not
security
cutting
guy was,
that, by the way.
Oh,
yeah.
fuck.
Don't say later.
But then didn't he he stormed? He didn't storm. He didn't storm the Capitol.
He was at the Trump speech.
He was hanging out at the speech.
He did not storm.
But he didn't storm.
And John Mouse didn't get in trouble at all.
No.
Yeah.
He got grandfathered because that Cop Killer song.
Yeah.
That cancels it out.
But he was talking about the good cops.
Brian Sicknick, who was killed by Capitol protesters. But
which was he the guy that was crushed to death or something?
No,
yeah, but
literally, I think everybody that quote unquote died
On accident.
One guy tased himself by accident.
Yeah.
But the other guy, yeah, he like had a heart attack or something 2 days later.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
To be honest with you, I stopped caring about fucking everything. As soon as I got vaccinated, I don't know, something happened in my brain where it's like, Joe Biden's good. He's an honorable man.
Yeah.
You know, fucking the Wakanda forever.
Wakanda forever. Windows
having,
operating system is the best one.
I'll start having thoughts. I'll be like, wait a minute, this doesn't really add up. Hunter Biden sent this email, and I'm like, Wakanda forever.
Wakanda forever.
Yeah, Wakanda forever. And then I can't think about anything other than
the Black Panther.
Yeah, fat black women wearing cool underwear. Massive billboards, just reaching out over the skyline. Every city, every American metropolis, we have just Lizzo's new clothing line, and we see every part of her body.
Yeah,
that's a lot of women. Brandon, you worked with Lizzo.
Oh, on a bad
porn
MTV. Yeah, on a
pornography. One
reverse,
night in
reverse
Lizzo.
blacked.
Yeah.
I
reverse blacked.
Yeah.
It's just a black dude backing into it's a white woman with a strap on.
No, we were on like an MTV show that was bad. It was like as the ship was sinking.
What ship?
She dates one of
her. That's what they call
that
her.
guy.
They call her Titanic.
Mike Wright. Do you know him? He's a comic.
No.
He was on Adam Devine's house party.
She dates a comic.
Yeah,
like an LA comic.
I don't think he does comedy anymore.
Like a so that just happened kind of comic.
Is that's
like LA? Yeah,
remember when they tried to cancel her for like getting mad at Seamless?
Oh, because she like posted the picture of the guy or something.
Yeah,
and people were like, "What? She's doxing this food delivery worker."
Yeah, but she was hungry.
Yeah, I think she's in the right.
That shit made me.
I think
kill
let her. Let her cook.
Who gives a shit?
Right.
What do you think's gonna happen? Some Lizzo fan's gonna find
his address and murder.
Yeah, right. This is for Lizzo. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah. Packing a 9mm.
Yeah.
This bullet's for.
I'm gonna
Lizzo.
clap this guy up for Lizzo.
No, it's just they were running out of things to cancel people for.
Yeah.
It was a dry week, and now all that's coming back.
I love that's coming
your
back.
good friend Andrew Callahan.
Yeah, one of Brandon's best friends.
A casual acquaintance.
Well,
you used to go to Chateau Marmont with him. In LA.
It's just they're scraping the bottom of the barrel now with people to cancel.
Yeah,
it's like, a guy that had a couple of YouTube videos.
Yeah,
I don't know. He had a movie.
Next?
What?
He had a movie. Who's next? Mr. Beast.
Who's next?
Mr. Beast.
Mr. Beast.
Mr. Bean.
You don't know? Have you seen this guy, Mr. Beast?
Mr. Bean. Is he Mr. Beast?
Oh yeah, he's.
Caleb said.
What does Mr. Beast do? He's like.
I actually don't know what does he look like.
He's ugly.
I'm not doing the thing where I'm like, I don't know who the Kardashians are.
No,
I literally don't know.
Subscribe to YouTube.
I don't even know who the Kardashians are, man.
Honestly, I literally don't.
The Kardashians?
I mean, I sort of know. I know who
you
Kim
know the Kardashians, though.
I know who Kim Kardashian is.
Mm-hmm.
But the Khloe and Christy, there's 3 or 4 of them, right?
Yes. And then there are the Jenners.
Yeah, I don't know any of that shit.
Yeah.
I know.
You don't keep up.
Caitlyn Jenner, because we were initially supposed to be mad about that, and then she became a Republican, and now she's a hero.
Yeah.
Right.
She earned her pronouns by being racist.
Well,
and by killing someone.
The vehicular manslaughter.
Mm-hmm.
That is the pimpest move. Killing someone and then changing your gender.
Who else did it? Broderick did a.
And then he
vehicular
became a gal?
manslaughter, but no, didn't do the second part.
I want to get to Congress and pass a law.
Is the mic picking that up, by the way?
Who gives
Who
a fuck?
fucking cares?
Okay.
Who cares about any of this shit?
Our radiator's making noises. Brandon's worried about the integrity of our recording.
Wait, or you know what? Even
consummate
better,
professional.
Rather
Brandon.
than going to Congress, murder a woman
Mm-hmm.
and try to get charged with manslaughter, and then hinge my defense on it being it's pretty clear this is you have to kill a man.
Oh, that was him.
Yeah. If you didn't, well, no, I mean you can't. It's manslaughter.
Mm.
You can't charge him with this crime.
Yeah.
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 Man, I would be like sort of the, that would be like the Gideon versus Wainwright of 2023.
You should have gone to law school, bro.
Yeah.
You would have been
It's
the
not-
finest legal
it's
mind
not
in
too late.
America.
Mm-hmm.
Nick,
Yeah.
if he legally blonded,
If you had a lawyer arc.
It's too late for me to learn anything.
what do you mean?
My brain doesn't work anymore.
You know about buttons
All right.
and wires.
You're always retaining.
Nick is an
information.
autodidact.
Simon Rex taught him that word.
No,
Well,
he
well-
didn't teach me. I let him think he taught me.
Did he drop autodidact on?
Yeah, we
Taps?
cut it from the episode.
Damn.
He tried to flex with an autodidact.
Flex the vocab.
Yeah.
Dirt nasty.
What is that? Someone that can suck their own dick?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. Oh yeah. So Mr. Beast is just this guy who just gives away money. That's like that's his.
How did
gimmick.
he get all of the money first? I know Mr. Beast Burger.
Yeah, he has a
I
burger
know
chain now.
that
Yeah.
he made a 1,000 blind people not blind anymore. And I remember he was making all those videos with the corn kid.
from Jonathan Davis.
Now I did
The
look up
little kid.
Mr. Beast somewhat recently because there was some other thing that he did before the blind thing, and I did not know that he didn't even have a YouTube account until 2014 or something.
Well, YouTube kind of isn't that old.
YouTube
We think it's been around forever, but
it's been around
not.
for like 20 years.
I don't think so.
Yeah,
He's been around
2000,
since like 07?
05 or
05?
06.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah.
I mean,
What were you doing?
You know, you knew I loved YouTube.
You YouTube boy.
I still love YouTube.
Yeah, Brandon.
I love forcing people to watch YouTube in my.
No, the worst thing
on-
you
on
do
my
is the
TV.
run it back thing. If we miss a line of a
Yeah.
song, you're like, give me the remote, give me the remote, give me the remote.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, so he gives away money, this guy, Mr.
Mm-hmm.
Beast. And Caleb was telling me, my friend Caleb Pitts,
Pod
Pod About Lists. Great show.
Pot about Beast. It sounds like
Mm-hmm.
this guy sounds like he's obsessed with this Mr. Beast guy.
He is. It's
I wonder
honestly
what Caleb's
pathetic.
motivation is with that. It seems a little fruity.
Yeah,
if
a
you
little
ask
bit,
me.
a little bit
Mhm.
suspect.
A little sus.
little sus.
It's what's up though. Also,
It is what's up. That's
It's-
what's up.
It's sus, but it's what's up.
Where did that come? Oh, we were watching this comic we know do crowd work, and he's
He
"Where
said
you-
that's sus,
where
but
you-"
that's what's up.
No, he's like, where are you from? And they were like, Ecuador or some shit. And he's like, that's what's up.
Oh, Meanie?
Yeah.
Yeah, Martina
Yeah.
Meanie.
Mm-hmm.
He said that's what's
Who's
up.
really blown up.
He's hitting
right?
the reels heavy.
Because I remember when he was new, I remember us being at your apartment in DC and watching a video of him like interviewing himself and being like, yeah, I've been doing stand-up about 3 months.
That was crazy.
And
Yeah,
it was-
I forgot about that video.
And then he really like did his thing.
And then
he was
he had that
posting the
other
crowd
video
work
where
and
it was
stuff.
like a street brawl.
I didn't see that.
Do you
I don't
remember? It
know
was
that.
like a promotion for his comedy collective or something.
Mhm.
And it was like groups of people, and then like two groups of people, and then like facing off in an alley.
Mhm. Mm,
And I
No,
think
I don't
Stav
remember
was in
that.
it. I think Stav was,
Stav
one of
was
the
in
people.
it?
Yeah,
that's cool.
we got to find that vid.
We gotta find that vid. We gotta dig into that.
So
archives
Mr.
on
Beast
that
just
one.
gives away money. That's his thing, right? And apparently Caleb says he's from North Carolina, and Caleb says he's like thrown the state into a frenzy where people just like hang out in supermarket parking lots because they're like, oh, Mr. Beast comes here and like gives people $5,000 cash, and that's what it. That's
like they
all
just
it
kind of
is.
wait around for Mr. Beast.
They
to
just
show up.
loiter.
How about
because-
Mr. Breast?
Mr. Breast?
Mhm.
There you go.
And then
What
wait,
about that?
wait, Mr. Breast, yeah, yeah. Oh, gives 1,000 ladies big
Howard
tits.
used to do that.
Oh, where he
He
would
gave
give a
women
lady
tits.
Howard Sperm.
big tits.
Howard Sperm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know, he's Sarah Sperm's uncle.
Sarah
how she
Sperm
got-
and Howard Sperm.
That's how she got on SNL.
These are Jews, dude. It's a
Yeah.
conspiracy.
Well,
Yeah.
I didn't know. I
It's
did.
Hollywood.
Sarah Sperm's uncle is Howard Sperm.
Yeah.
That she called in a favor at the Sperm family reunion.
Dude, it's all about connections, bro.
Yeah.
What was I gonna say? There was something else, but I forgot.
Well,
cares?
Mr. Beast, you wanted to talk about Mr. Beast.
Dude,
Oh,
it's
Caleb.
You specifically before the podcast, you said, guys, we
You
gotta
said
talk about
Caleb
Mr.
was
Beast
showing you
stuff.
pictures of him in his wallet, and then he told you this story about.
No, he didn't have wallet pictures.
Oh,
No, he
You
didn't.
remember when he was trotting out Corn Kid? There's the
What is
little
Corn
boy
Kid?
that was like, I like corn.
mm-hmm.
And it was like a big viral clip of
We
like
gotta get a kid like that for the Adam Friedland.
You,
We need the Adam
you don't
Friedland
want
show
kids on the show.
You gotta get Corn Kid on tap.
You don't want kids on the show,
That's,
Nick.
you get somebody with progeria.
Oh yeah, Aunt Milanakis vibes.
Wait, no, progeria is the one where they age quickly, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the
That'd
one where
be
they
funny.
look old young.
An
Yeah, while
old
they're young.
kid.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, an old man, 8-year-old.
Wait, no, it's the other way, right? Which one is?
Progeria, I think, is when you look old but you're a child.
But then they
Wow,
don't
you're
grow
mad smart,
either.
Brandon.
Yeah, man. I'm
I
kind of
never
an
realized.
autodidact
Yeah.
myself.
Yeah.
You know
That's
this.
how
You know
smart
this
you were.
about me.
You can suck your own dick.
Yeah, yeah.
Damn.
So
And that makes you better at learning?
I think so.
Yeah, I can't go back to school. It's changed a lot.
Wait, you
When did you tap out? Because
he
well,
went
we-
to community college high.
yeah.
Now, well, I went to community college,
And he would take
off and
acid
on
at
for-
school.
Well, I would take. I mean, I've done that, but it wasn't like
So
a.
cool.
I was
you take
never
acid
like.
and then go to
Such a
social
bad
studies.
boy.
I was never like a
So
regular acid guy. Some people are like that.
People love it.
Yeah, they would do it
Well,
all
that
the
was
time.
always nuts to me when kids would get high and then just go to math class.
I used to smoke weed.
Because it's like, what are you getting at?
Senior year, I'd smoke weed before school, but on occasion. It was
Yeah.
not but it felt cool. I felt like I was in dazed and confused.
I'll tell you what though, before the pandemic,
Uh-huh.
because we were gonna tour
Scam,
Australia
yeah.
again.
Yeah.
And then there was like I had a plan. I wanted to go to like China for like 6 weeks because we went to Japan,
Mm-hmm.
but it wasn't like enough time.
Right.
That week. So I was like, I want to do like a long vacation. So I took language classes in the financial district.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I thought you didn't want to talk about this.
What?
Oh yeah. I bit my tongue.
Oh, I
'cause
didn't.
thought
I
that you
didn't
want to.
No, no,
Nick
no.
this is a big reveal.
Well, now I've forgotten everything, but that was part of.
You were
Nick was
learning
taking Chinese class for a
Right.
while.
Yeah, for like 6
He was like,
months.
"Don't fucking
Yeah.
mention it on the pod."
Yeah, well, because
I need privacy.
yeah, you have to create like a little secret life.
Yeah,
course
when
you
we
do.
were talking about like, when you said, oh, I'm too old to learn things, I remember, I was like,
Well,
well, he did Chinese classes.
The only point of that it was like it was a lot of fun, dude. I loved it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, having homework, going and seeing those Chinese people.
It's
like-
They'd
Literally,
say the
it's
words
fun
and
to
then
learn.
You'd laugh.
huh?
You'd be like, "That's good."
What?
They'd say the Chinese stuff.
I didn't say it was funny. I said it was fun.
Oh, I thought you said it was funny.
No. I had a good time. It's nice having homework.
Yeah, let's do a Dangerfield.
What do you mean?
Back to school.
Mm-hmm.
So sick. The triple
Yeah.
Indy. Do you remember his
Imagine.
dive?
What's up?
They said it wasn't possible.
Oh, in Back to School.
Yeah. Kurt Vonnegut is in that movie.
No, I can mention it now just because I don't do it anymore.
'Cause now you're not.
That was
doing
part
it.
of.
But
know,
you
the
didn't
best-
retain any of it.
I mean, some of it, but it was part of advice I got from Ari Shafir
Yeah.
because
He does rock climbing.
Well, in 2018, I was not coping well with, like, the attention, I guess.
Mm.
And then he was
Uh-huh.
like, "Yeah, you just have to like create." He's like, "Just pick up dumb bullshit that nobody knows about."
Like a hobby.
Yeah, he's
just
like-
have a hobby.
But they have to be secret hobbies.
Right.
Yeah,
And
Nick was like, "Don't tell people I like cars."
Otherwise, it just becomes lore for
Yeah.
people. Yeah.
Yeah. So lame.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's like they're gonna.
Whatever. It's a better job than any other job.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's sick.
Yeah, but you can do literally anything. You can get a crocheting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what are your
That
hobbies,
sounds-
Brandon? Tetris?
Oh, you know, I say playing. I don't think
Dude,
that. does
Brandon's
that
like
count?
Brandon,
I'm really good at
he
it.
plays it on the laptop.
It's
Tetris?
just sort of I don't know. I'll
But
be
j-
having a conversation. I'll be playing Tetris.
I like it that you're getting
fully
back
present.
into your Asian heritage
Tetris.
by getting nasty at Tetris.
Tetris. Actually, my white dad was really good at Tetris.
Oh, the Colonel.
Yeah, we don't need to get into. We don't need to dox my
What do you
family.
mean?
but
He's from Kentucky. He wears a white suit.
Mhm. Yeah. That was dude. Yeah, I'm a nepo.
Do you see Andy's
Colonel Sanders?
TV?
He dressed like Colonel
He dressed
Sanders.
like the Colonel.
That's
Yeah.
fun.
Very
yeah,
funny.
that's fun. Yeah, no, it's but I guess Tetris is Asian, an
I've
Asian
been-
invention.
I've been encouraging
Yeah,
Brandon for
technically.
years to be
What
more.
was that?
Technically, right?
Technically,
Yeah.
but no, it's Russian.
That's Asian.
It's Russian. Oh,
That's what I
right.
thought the point you were making.
No,
Asian.
yeah,
Because you know, like Hari
Yeah.
Kondabolu used to do that. all the
Finest
time.
What did he?
Like,
What did he
in
say?
Well,
America.
people bring up Asians, and he's like, you know, he's like, we're Asian also. There was a thing Indian people were doing for a while. They're like, oh, what do you mean Asians?
What
Like,
point does that prove?
First of all, it's a
Cool. It's
a
the same continent. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it's this massive land. Also, Asia is the laziestly named continent.
Yeah.
They did all the other ones. They're like, whatever the rest of this shit is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is all. The
Yeah,
rest
it's
of
all
it is
Asia.
just fucking Asia, I guess.
He's on that. Okay, there's that show he's on Netflix that does the set is a convenience store.
A poo.
He said
So he had
the
to
problem
kill.
with the-
He had to kill my boy.
He killed a poo.
Yeah.
But now he's on a show that is that takes place in a fake convenience store.
What a fucking Hollywood is just filled with snakes.
You know, fakes. A bunch of
Snakes
fake.
and fakes.
Yeah.
Who's the fakest person you
Fake
met
LA,
in
dude.
LA?
Ooh.
Take some shots, Brandon.
Donald Duck.
Yeah, Donald Duck is fake. Donald Duck is fake as fuck.
Dude, I'm so bummed I didn't do No Jumper podcast last time I was
Oh
in LA.
man.
I'm
Yeah, that's
so
like
bummed. He
that
DM'd
is-
me and he was like, I just
He
got
hit
into
back.
your stuff. He's like, this shit is mad funny, bro. What's his deal? He's just like fucking on OnlyFans.
I don't know. Yeah,
Adam
that-
23.
Adam 22.
22.
What's the 22?
The victims.
Oh,
Yeah, he did.
The bot.
He caught a real case.
what
Did he?
Did he do something though? That was one of those ones where
That was
No, he
I'm
had a
unsure.
blog. He had a blog, and he like revealed that he fucked a underage girl or something. Is
Oh,
that right?
man. Well, yeah, I don't know. I didn't.
Maybe I'm
Fully keep
misremembering.
up.
And I do want to network and link and build with him. So
Also,
I should
Like I did it
figure
once
out.
when I was
I
23, and I was like,
Real
It's
quick.
sick, dude.
I
That's
was
sick.
I will
but-
be in Charlotte, North Carolina.
Oh, yes.
Oh yeah.
Tomorrow, Friday,
Yes.
February 3rd, and February 4th.
Mm-hmm.
I think the set is different from when I did Charlie Goodnights. That's North Carolina, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the set's different. I can't be sure. I don't remember the shows, but please come out.
Seattle,
I will be-
Seattle
come
laughs.
say
March.
hi. You know,
I will be also at the Pittsburgh Improv tomorrow, the 3rd, and Saturday the 4th. This weekend with Caleb, the aforementioned Caleb Pitts.
I'm gonna be dog sitting at yours this
For
weekend.
IC?
But if you live in Seattle, I'm gonna be at Laughs Comedy Club 4 shows in March.
that's a weird name for a comedy club.
Laughs.
Yeah, it's weird.
That's weird of them.
Why the fuck did they do that?
I know.
Laughs. Okay,
Yeah.
Laughs.
What did you think? Guys?
No, I thought it was laughs, but then I forgot that that's
That's what
normally-
you do at the comedy club.
Well, I guess I'm in this new thing now. It's just like, you know, I don't really do comedy anymore. It's mostly I just sort of talk about Hunter Biden.
Yeah.
yeah.
And the vaccine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's
Mhm.
there's a lot of like yeehaw. Is what I get. Yeah,
Oh, it's
you
like
know?
a southern, a good old boy.
yeah. Yeah, it's just a lot of guys who are cowboys. That's who comes out to the shows.
You gotta get. You could get him on, right?
Hunter?
Hunter.
I really want him to.
But only if. But he
That's
only
the
talks
goal.
about the art.
Yeah.
If you just have him only talk about the art.
I gotta see his art. I still haven't seen any of the paintings.
Is the exhibit still up?
Is Exhibit alive?
Yeah.
He should open. He should open a comedy club.
There we go.
That would be great.
Called Pimp My Laughter.
Do you remember Extreme? He was on Extreme Makeover. Not
Car edition?
Home Edition.
He
Home
was?
Edition, but there was a season where Exhibit was on it, and I only remember this because there was it's always like a family that's in need. The kid's going through something health wise or something, and the kid was in a wheelchair and he pimped the kid's wheelchair.
Wow.
It's pretty cool.
Is it cool?
I wonder if the video exists.
What do you
online.
get? Subwoofers?
Yeah, GameCube of fish tank.
The audio guy on Pimp My Ride was like always a Mexican
you think
guy. He'd
Pimp
be like,
My Ride would get canceled today if it came out? Because they're
You
like,
could never do this. You could never put a
couldn't do it
GameCube
these
in a guy's
days.
car these days.
well, because gas, and then also the implication that you're sex trafficking
Yeah.
cars.
Oh, pimp.
yeah.
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 You're
You can't
turning
say
your
sex
car
sex
out.
worker in my car.
yeah.
Sex worker, my ride.
Well, you have to call it beautiful beautiful fat Indian lady, my car. Powerful, polyamorous, beautiful fat Indian lady, my car.
Objectively beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Regardless of what anyone says. My car.
What is that? What was that? Wait, can you talk about that tweet?
Which
that you
one?
referenced?
No.
No, you can't. Oh, okay, you can't.
But there's a
You
good
can't
one,
talk about
guys.
it. Yeah, but there's a good one. It's man, yeah, that one's for us.
Mm-hmm.
That's
That one's for
fellas.
us, guys.
Yeah. Maybe I should get more into YouTube stuff.
Yeah.
But it's weird because I from what
Yeah.
I can tell it's very dark
Yeah.
and probably depressing just from
What
like
do you mean? They're mad rich.
My
dude.
I don't know.
My YouTube knowledge peaks.
I swing back and forth rapidly between
Yeah.
being
Gay
like
and straight.
jealous of like I had an impression of what I thought Hassan did
Yeah.
until very recently.
We're obsessed with
Mhm.
Hassan.
I kind of am. Dude.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
I thought
It's amazing what he's done.
because I really don't pay attention. I mean, he's like
He's listening right now.
no, he's not. He doesn't.
He
listen to the show.
he loves you.
But
he loves Come Town, right?
Does he?
I had no idea.
Hassan Piker?
Hometown doesn't exist anymore, dude.
Oh, Taft's. Sorry.
I don't know.
I'm so
Why
sorry.
is
I'm
that?
so sorry.
I thought Hassan was just Felix's friend, and I was
Yeah.
friends with him, whatever. Okay, he wasn't my friend, friend or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I never consumed any of his content.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I have no idea I created a Twitch account, I guess, when I got a PlayStation 4, just because, like we did this show. I'm like, oh, maybe I couldn't figure it out.
Yeah.
But I was under the impression that Hassan just plays video games.
That's what I thought for a long time.
And then, there's people in the comments that are like,
Yeah.
hey, say Bernie Sanders. And he's like, yeah, healthcare. Like here and there.
Uh-huh.
I had no idea that,
Yeah.
most of these Twitch streamers, there's no video games.
Right.
Oh, they talk.
They just sit there
No.
and they talk. And then
It's a lot of work.
He's in there, candy necklace on, talking about. Well, he does like he has an e-boy look. He has
Yeah.
an e-boy look, but no, he just goes online for the most part and watches videos.
There's a part of me that's like, you got like an internal child. There's an 8-year-old version of myself in my heart that it's like, yeah, you could just get paid to play video games and sit at the computer all day.
Yeah.
And I'm like, wow,
Yeah.
that sounds awesome.
You could have ice cream whenever you want.
But as an adult, yeah, I know that this is fucking.
But he plays. Does he play? He plays games sometimes.
I think
Right?
I don't know.
It's mostly just chatting. I haven't. Yeah.
What's crazy?
But I don't know.
saw
I guess
a
there's
clip,
more-
The
there's more-
chat goes so fast.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I
There's
because
millions of
it's
people.
overstimulated.
really the Andrew Callahan stuff sucked me in because I didn't even.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even know if he hadn't have been doing the show. I wouldn't know what the fucking
Right.
thing is. And then so
Yeah.
I've been paying attention. I guess there was another thing this week where some Twitch streamer got caught looking at pornography. That's
Deep fake pornography
it's
of other
simulated
Twitch streamers.
something like that, and then the lady's crying, and then is it is that how you pronounce it, or is it
H3 Ethan Klein.
Do you say he or how do you?
I don't think is that. I think they say H3, but
All right. Anyways,
I don't know.
so Triple H,
Mhm.
he's in trouble too. But my
what's H3 in trouble for? What
my
did he do?
introduction to it was I saw it's like on Twitter, like Hassan being forced to address this situation.
Right.
He's like, what Ethan did was deeply fucked up.
Did Ethan do it?
No, I don't know.
Because I
Another
remember
guy.
Ethan addressing the Callahan stuff and sort of he did this thing where
Well, it's all of this addressing going
Yes.
on constantly.
Yeah.
And
It's
then
like
it
they're
took
politicians.
It took forever. I've seen Hassan address Ethan's addressing
of Callahan.
Of the guy beating
of
off.
the other guy who just jacked off or looked at porn, got caught looking at
by
porn.
his wife.
And then I find that video, and and then it's just this. It's a grown man crying
Okay.
on a
Yeah.
video game
Yeah.
show while his wife like sits there like his fucking mom, and who's brought him into the principal's office to apologize to the teacher. You know, I mean, it's fucking insane, and it's like, is this the life you want to be living? I mean,
Right.
Because
Those
as
people
much
have
as
to be so like stressed out.
Well, there was
we're stressed out. This is stressful.
Did
We
you
don't
see
have that kind of like immediate feedback.
It's Ethan
You can
Klein
go- we can go
talking
seek it
about
out.
the Callahan stuff, and this is somebody told me something that I thought was in confidence, where they're like, "Yeah, I don't know, Andrew's going through it right now. He's in like a psych ward,"
That's what they said.
and then Ethan's just saying this to the internet,
Mhm.
and I was like, "Are you supposed to do that?" It seems like.
Yeah,
I don't know. Doesn't seem like something that you would, because these are all like, in theory, these are all.
But I don't even want
Why
to.
can't
I don't even
people
want to
just-
talk about the Callahan thing.
why
because
can't
it's
people
like,
just
that's
watch sports?
There's
Right.
Well, hold on. Yes, that's an answer. And the reason is because
Just watch sports.
From my
Yeah.
understanding of someone that doesn't watch sports, is 90% of professional athletes have died from the vaccine in the last year.
No, it's not true.
So, from what I've read, is that they're all dead.
Where'd you read that?
And
dude?
you know, seen the thing now where they're saying that
On
DeMar Hamlin
E-fucked?
like video is like they're saying it's like CGI. They got
With the guy that like almost died. on the
yeah,
field?
yeah. But so he made a video, and they're like, "Oh, the NFL cloned him."
It's just fake.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
well, to these guys, the like most, I guess, are
He's been
conservatives or whatever.
dead for weeks.
They can't tell the difference between black people, obviously. So they're like, this could be any black guy. I'm supposed to know. But they're like zooming all the way in. They're like, look at this ridge on his ear. It's different. It's different in this picture. And it's all just like angles and shadows.
Right.
I find, yeah. No, it's wild stuff. It's like, it reminds me of like during the 2016 campaign when I found a video of a guy claiming that Hillary Clinton, she had like a second set of eyelids, like a lizard.
Oh, they said she was doing kuru.
Yeah, she's doing kuru.
What's
yeah.
kuru?
I
It's
think
like
poo-poo
eating
or something.
eating children's
Smoking-
diarrhea.
Yeah, smoking diarrhea.
smoking that child diarrhea pack.
Yeah, she was getting lifted off that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I mean, I don't know. Like it's the Callahan thing. I guess it's whatever. I mean, there's like women saying, "Oh, he raped me" or whatever.
I don't think.
I don't think
that's not what they
But-
I
said.
think he was asking for pussy.
I have no.
I don't even know.
I don't give a shit. I do not give a shit at all. I don't know any of these people. I don't care.
Right.
But this
Okay.
a new guy, like I don't understand what. So he looked at pornography and it's like other Twitch streamers' faces have been photoshopped onto it,
Yeah.
and that's like now there's crying about it.
Was he watching this? He was watching it publicly, or?
He was
Yeah.
jacking off on Twitch
His
stream.
wife
He was
caught-
like, guys, I'm going to tab away from Goat Simulator for a second so you can see me ejaculate out of my penis while
I'm gonna
looking at crudely
Stroke my
photoshopped.
hard cock.
Yeah.
And watch my peers.
Yeah.
I'm gonna watch my peers get dicked down while I stroke my hard cock.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
That seems. Yeah, you shouldn't do that on Twitch.
basically, it's just the guy got caught by his wife beating off. But
Is that what? Yeah.
I think that's what it was, and it prompted him to do a public.
it is fun to just not look this up.
Yeah.
It is fun to just not fully know what I'm.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
I watched the apology, and it starts
Yeah.
off, and because it's Twitch stream, so there's like a schedule for everything. So it's the first minute of the video, he's sitting there, and he's like, "I'm gonna talk about it in 45 seconds." No, we just got to get a couple more people in here. He's like, I'm gonna, I'm gonna talk about it. I just want to wait until we have. Okay, yeah, well, no, we're gonna. Start. I will talk about it. It's just gonna be about another 30 seconds, And so they're doing like
And
this.
his wife's there the whole
She's
time.
sitting there, like handing him tissues.
Right. Not to jack off.
Oh my god!
Damn. Yeah, that's no good. I don't
Yeah,
know.
and it's like I don't
yeah.
believe like look, whatever. Maybe the woman who he jacked off to, she might be upset. His wife's upset, but I don't understand any kind of third party like how you watch that and you're like, this creates any emotion in you other than just
It's
gawking.
no way to
Right.
live.
Just gawking at like an obscene display of inappropriate emotions across the board.
Yeah.
And it's like,
what a nightmare!
yeah.
What a fucking mess!
Well, it's literally it's like too retarded for Bravo. If you pitch that show to Bravo, it's like, yeah, it's a man that got caught jacking off by his wife, and then she yells at him, and they'd be like, "Nah, we're gonna stick with gay people not being able to run a restaurant." That's what we'll do that.
Yeah.
Or rich women spending 10 weeks figuring out how to like buy a couch, or whatever they put on there.
Yeah. Damn.
I don't know. I'm also just like depressed, so everything I see, I like,
Yeah,
just
yeah,
project all of this like emotional weight to her. Like, what does this say about society? And then it's like, oh yeah, I want to kill myself. Just because I haven't picked up my laundry yet.
I'm too sad.
Mm-hmm.
No, I mean, I totally get what you're saying, though.
I don't even know what I'm saying. I don't know if I'm saying anything.
No, this is.
No, it's just like
it is.
It's so like cannibalistic, and it's also an audience feeling like they have ownership.
Well, it just feels like very navel gazy and like just sort of. Just unpacking somebody,
No, what it is
unpacking something else.
What it is
I mean, I
that-
guess we're kind of doing it right now.
Yeah, it's just interesting. I mean, like, but what it is that the audience feels like they are owed an explanation.
Right.
Like, and that they, I guess, because it's their livelihood, like they feel like they
Right.
have to apologize to whatever the losers that watch them play Stardew Valley or whatever.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
It's also I don't understand what deep fake porn is. Like
you
how
can just
that's-
make it look really
But you
close.
could always
The ads
you
come
could
up
do,
for me
You could
every
do
time.
that though already. Like Photoshop already had that ability. Like fake nudes were already a thing.
But those weren't
Well,
deep fakes.
I used to watch.
so it's what makes the video
Because I think
aspect of
it's
it-
like moving and it's.
it
I
looks
think
really
it's more,
good.
It looks really good. I always see the ads come up.
I've been watching
like
some
free porn
for
sites.
years of Lois Griffin.
I mean, I'll
yeah.
tell
You know
you
her?
this.
Oh, those are real.
I'll tell you this.
Those are real. Those are real.
This is not a unique observation, but it is wild that because it's like I feel like all this shit like creeps up.
Yeah.
Like while like at the same time we got this first and foremost the laptop thing.
Yeah.
But then also like we find out every fucking politician had sex with children and was videotaped doing it
Right.
in Epstein's house. So it's like
I don't know
if that
that's true.
fucking levee breaks,
Yeah.
and then they just like now everybody
you
knows
just-
what deepfakes are.
and now you just keep going.
Yeah.
Well, because
No, you don't keep going. It's like, this clearly it's a deepfake. Now you can just write off anything.
Oh, I see.
Because now everybody knows what deepfakes is, as if it's
I
this new
understand.
like pervasive thing. Where the
Oh,
idea
you're
of
saying
like,
it's a psyop.
Yeah,
So
if you-
no one believes anything.
because if you just said it was CGI, like
Yeah.
there's like the CIA spends a lot of time coming up with words, like in messaging. They just like it's all just
the
messaging.
marketing department.
So like
It's all Jewish girls.
there's
from
a reason
NYU.
Autodidact was their idea.
Yeah, that was their idea.
conspiracy theorists was their idea.
Yeah, that makes that
They like
makes
come
sense.
up with this thing to frame deep fake as something different than just doctored videos.
Right.
Or something like it has to be this additional thing, even though
Yeah.
I don't. And look, I'm an idiot. I haven't looked into this at all, and I don't care. but how is it functionally different than literally just like CIA or like CGI video that's existed? What makes it a like quote unquote deep fake?
Because it looks better. I think it's just like a new term.
'Cause it just seems. Oh yeah, but I mean the difference between like a photoshopped nude of a when you would go online and it would be like Jennifer Aniston's face photoshopped onto like some bitch with like bolt-ons.
Yeah.
Like that's different than like a deep fake video of like, oh, this woman's in motion and it looks like
I think it's cool.
yeah, sure.
You can
I
see
mean,
anyone smash.
anyone you can imagine
Like
like
just pick a name.
yeah.
That's great.
This-
I'm gonna pick Brandon's mom.
no, dude,
Joey
man.
and fucking Chandler from Friends
Oh my god, having gay sex. What
Yeah,
a,
there
what a
you go.
fucking
while
dream.
watching Baywatch.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I'm watching. Dude, if I watch that, I'm jacking off to Baywatch in the background.
So
man.
sick.
Yeah, hell no.
There's a lot of action on that show. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
I
I don't know. That whole world is just the Twitch world. It's just
Yeah, I've never really.
it
engaged.
almost in itself. It's sort of like a deep fake because there's this veneer of this idea, like
Yeah.
the intention, the idea behind everything on the internet. The internet's been an abject
Yeah.
failure. It
Right.
fucking complete. There's not a single stated goal as to what the internet should have been.
Wikipedia is cool.
Not really.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Uh,
Wikipedia is awesome. I give them money.
no, because it's
I do.
all right.
Do you actually do you
Yeah,
donate?
yeah. I feel like I get so much from them.
Yeah.
I get to act like I know about shit
Yeah.
and not really even know about it. It's awesome.
You can do that without Wikipedia.
But go ahead. Sorry, I cut you off, Nick.
No, I'm just saying it's like the idea of Twitch is like, yeah, play video games and you know, people will watch and they'll be like, I like this video game also. And in what, a span of 5 years? How long has Twitch even been around? Now it's this thing that's owned by Amazon.
Right.
And it's just another place to just steal all your data.
Yeah.
And then the pinnacle of Twitch is people raping each other and crying on camera about it. You know? there's no, the video games aren't happening anymore.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. None of the biggest Twitch users are gamers anymore, right?
Yeah.
I thought it was because it was at one point just like people playing Rocket League. And
Yeah.
you'd be like,
They're good at
damn,
games.
They're
No,
goofing
everything
around.
everything on the internet is Santa Claus. It's like something that you have this
Yeah.
childlike idea. Be like, yeah, like Wikipedia, it's an encyclopedia. Anyone can edit. And we can have all this, you know. And then of course
Yeah.
it's just controlled by the fucking FBI, and you know, it's no, literally, it's now there's this
But
thing.
they're also
this thing
just-
that initially when it came out, it's like, oh well, you can't trust this because everyone can edit it, and now it's a definitive, you know, like source for information.
Yeah.
And it's highly controlled. They can lock article. Things lock like immediately.
Yeah.
We
You
got to
know.
get deep fake technology for the talk show.
Yeah.
So you can just like fuck.
No,
Pamela
just be like,
Anderson,
oh, I have
Carmen
Donald Trump
Electra.
this week.
Or even better, we just cast someone as Adam. We put his face on it.
That'd be
Oh,
awesome.
Likewise
There you
with
go.
me. And
Crank
then
it out.
we pay them $500 a month. And me and him
Oh
just
my
fucking
God.
take a hike.
Yeah.
We're on a beach
Yeah, there
drinking
you
a
go.
damn Corona.
Mhm.
Yeah.
We work so hard.
Well, anyways, to say that it's Santa Claus, it's this idea of this like kind of like wholesome thing. And then not only
Right.
is it not real, it's actually just like a guy on the sex offender registry that couldn't get a job. And so now he's at the mall getting hard in red sweatpants.
Who
Wow.
is? What do you mean?
Santa
Sorry.
Claus?
Oh, Santa Claus. Yeah.
Did I ever tell you that thing about Santa?
He's real?
When I was a child, I went to my grandparents' house and they had hired a Santa to show up.
You're molested?
And I wasn't molested by the Santa, but the Santa showed up and it was like a black Santa, and I had seen white Santa earlier that day elsewhere,
You're a racist?
and I got confused. No, I was being very nice, but sort of to the side to my mom. I was like, "All right, so what's going on? Like, what's going on here?" And my mom told me that Santa had the power to change races.
That's very funny.
That power, that's only a good power to have if you're black. that's not a power if you're a white guy. You know what I mean?
No.
You bought it, though?
I believed it.
You were like, well, that settles
no,
that.
if he has the power to go to that many houses,
It would be
idiot.
great if Santa was just doing it at the end of sentences to drop soft A-N words. Like he was white and he's like, how y'all boop doing? And then, but just boop, just black
Just for
a
the
second.
word.
Just
Yeah.
for a
Just for the
second. Yeah, that would be the coolest
and
X-Man
then it's
of
back,
all
and then it's
time.
back to business,
Yeah.
and then it's back to white business.
That X-Man would be working with Magneto for sure.
He's a special man. He has special powers.
Yeah.
It's not that crazy that I believe that.
No, you're a
If
kid.
you're buying into the idea of Santa Claus
you watch
as a whole,
the Santa Claus HBO Santa Claus Camp HBO documentary?
what's that?
Yes, there's a Santa Claus camp. And they shot a maybe it's an Amazon doc. It's not very good, but they shot a documentary about this camp to train Santa Clauses, and it's in New England somewhere. And so it's all these New England Santas.
Like
They're
mall
they're
Santas.
they're like, yeah, I love being fucking Santa Claus. It's like I love seeing the fucking look on the kids' fucking faces when they they sit up there on your knee and they couldn't be any fucking happier. But it's these old white guys. And then so in the documentary, it's like they have a mentally disabled Santa Claus, like a guy with like some sort of, I think he might have spina bifida, which I thought was just a physical disability, but he has like some kind of intellectual disability. So he goes to the camp and his mom brings him there. And I hated the mom, by the way. And then
Why?
You really have to do a close read on this
Okay.
lady, but
Vibes.
yeah, it barely comes through, but you can tell it's like, she sort of presents her son. It's like she doesn't seem, and she's like, and whatever. It must be hard to,
Oh, I thought you were talking about it as Santa.
the kid is a Santa. Well, he's a grown man, but he's,
But his grown mom, like, is a
his
grown
adult,
Santa.
Well, he's a grown man who
She's
wants-
taking
He's
him.
obsessed
Yeah.
with Santa Claus.
Yeah.
He goes to the Santa Claus camp. His story is the only nice one because then they have a black Santa Claus from Arkansas, and he loves
Deep
Santa.
South.
He loves Santa. He puts black Santa stuff up on his lawn. It's Arkansas, so he gets a racist letter, and he brings it to the camp and he shows them. They burn it. But then it's like these old white guys that are just terrified of saying the wrong thing. You know, because like first of all, they're fucking like you remove these other minorities, and you would say, okay, these are grown men that think they're Santa Claus.
Right.
That's not necessarily an intellectual disability, but you would feel like, oh, I have to be delicate around this simpleton.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Right.
But then they also have a trans Santa. And the trans Santa has like a lesbian girlfriend.
Now we're talking.
I think it's an
my
FTM trans Santa.
Yeah.
Okay.
But they go to the camp and they're just like, they're lecturing the fucking other Santa Claus and talking about, like, she's like, I was about to go off when he said Mrs. Claus doesn't have a job or something. I don't. But I don't even know why I brought it up. Yeah, the intellectually disabled man, he eventually gets to participate in a Christmas parade and is over the moon about it. So that part's nice.
That sounds nice.
The trans Santa ends up doing some event at a church.
Oh, no.
And they could not be any more uncomfortable around the kids. The kid is not even anywhere close to them.
Yeah.
And the kid is just saying to the trans Santa, like, thank you for so much for doing this because it means a lot for representation.
At a church, what is it? Is it like an Episcopalian church?
It's like a woke church.
It's like a woke church.
And the Proud Boys are there protesting or something.
Yeah.
God.
Well, it sounds like a Tucker story.
Yeah. I mean, but the kid's there, and it's like, this isn't like a Santa event. And it's not because you're trans, it's because you hate children. Like, this has nothing to do, like, it's just...
Yeah.
So the kid's sitting there, and they're like, yeah, thank you so much for being, like, first of all, like, they're not children. So they're like 13, like 12 or 13 or something. Whatever. Like, if you, I find it hard to believe that you're able to, like, grasp the concept of gender and it being something fluid, and you also believe in Santa Claus. You know what I mean?
It happens.
So it's not like these children believe they're meeting Santa Claus. They're just like doing it for this like fucking like Tumblr moment, and then the trans Santa Claus is like, "Yeah, thank you so much for saying that." And that's it. That's
so
the
they're
end.
like the conceit is that they know it's a fake Santa.
Yeah.
So why would they even go see Santa?
I have no idea. That's what
It's so stupid.
I just don't understand anything anymore.
Yeah. Bunch of nonsense.
Well, because you can't say anything about it because then people think you're protesting the idea of a trans person wanting to be Santa Claus.
No, I think that they
Which that's
should
fine. Do it.
yeah.
Go ahead. Be trans. Be whoever the fuck you want and go
Yeah.
do it. But it's like the main thing
Yeah.
is that you should be like trying to lie to a child and make them think you're
you're supposed to be acting like you're the real Santa.
You're a
Yeah.
mythical creature
Yeah.
that brings
Yeah.
presents to them. You're a Chuck E. Cheese character.
Right.
You know, it's like if
Right.
they wouldn't do trans Chuck E. Cheese, and they're like, "Well, I'm
They're
not
doing it.
Well, they
I'm
can't-
not. I'm not
How would
wearing
you
the mouse
know?
costume."
They're doing it.
They're in the
They
costume.
could do it. Yeah, they could
Yeah.
be in there, but you
Yeah.
wouldn't. They're like, "Oh, I'm not wearing the costume. I'm coming out. It's just me.
Yeah.
I'm holding a piece of cheese." And then I talked to a 13-year-old
Like,
about
did the-
fucking gender affirmation.
Like, did he
surgery.
not? What did he look like as Santa?
Oh, he
They had
looked good.
The suit on, otherwise the.
Oh, he
I can't
looked good.
remember. Yeah.
Yeah,
He looked
good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, he looked good.
It's a smoke.
Oh, he was an absolute smoke.
Yeah, but I mean, you watch it and you think there's going to be some moment where these people find some like commonality in being Santa Claus, and it just never happens.
What's the crux of the doc? Like at the
Just-
end, like what
Are
do
they
you walk
training
away
to
with?
be-
I don't know. I think this. If I'm a
What
doc-
did you walk away with?
If I,
Nick?
nothing,
Okay.
other than good for Finn, the disabled Santa Claus. It could
Yeah.
have just been that. I don't know why they had all this other shit in there, but the fucking you expect that it's like, oh, these people are different, but through the power of Santa, they come together, and it's like
Right.
sort of the black guy seems out to lunch the whole time. I mean, he's like like I don't know what he's doing there. They barely show him, and then it's mostly the trans lady and her girlfriend getting mad at the Santa Clauses for fucking like holding a door for the girlfriend. I mean, it's just these minor fucking. At one point, the trans Santa Claus, like not the trans Santa, one of the old white guys, he goes up to the black guy and he's like, "Yeah, I just wanted to." I forget what he says, but it's the most benign, fucking innocuous thing in the world. You know, it's like, you know, I'm glad you're here because you know it's like to experience something different. He's like. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said that. I'm like, you know, they just like, they're just terrified.
They're just so nervous.
Yeah.
So funny.
Yeah, but it's also like, what's going to happen? You're going to get fired from being Santa Claus? There's 5 of you.
Yeah, also they're paying to be there.
Yeah.
At a camp.
I guess being a Santa is one of the most expendable jobs. You can get...
It's seasonal.
It's so easy to get... Well, it's not only is it seasonal, but it's so easy to get cut. Nobody's like, oh,
that was my problem with it. It's like it's lacking the magic of Santa.
Yeah.
But it's also just lacking the
magical.
magic of regular human connection.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem to exist. Like the entire thing, you watch it and it looks like online interactions between people that fail to have any kind of even just basic connection with each other.
Yeah.
There's no actual real emotion in the thing.
Yeah.
Other than like, you know, I mean, who's not gonna like feel good watching a disabled guy get to be Santa Claus?
That's not
beautiful.
That's it. But that's honestly, it's just radio. You know, I mean, that's easy sentimentality points.
Yeah.
But there's nothing that. They don't. It's like a failure to launch. There's no heart in any of these. You know, so then it's like it just makes Santa seem kind of depressing.
Right.
Like Twitch.
Mm-hmm. Oh, there we go.
Oh,
wow!
Nice bow on.
Tie that up with a Christmas bow.
Brandon, you wanna promote your new project?
Which is the new pod.
Yes.
Old pod ending. Me and Jamel. New pod. Me and Jamel. New pod is
Black Santa himself, Jamel Johnson.
Straight up.
Yeah.
He would be such a good Santa.
He'd be a killer. He had to.
Do you know what the deal is with this comedian getting caught jacking off? The guy that had a show with Jamel. I wouldn't mention.
Oh,
it. You told me he tried to cancel you from Jamel's.
Brother, dude. Actually, yes. I did kind of get. And I never.
Oh, the LA guy.
Yeah,
Boston.
Mike Malone.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I never enjoy this kind of thing usually, but there was some kind of like Vulture article where they were like, we asked 10 comedians what they would do if Louis C.K. tried to do a set on their show.
Yeah.
And he ran a weekly show in L.A., and they asked him about it. And he was like, Louis C.K. can kiss my grits and peel my potatoes.
Yeah.
And
I caught that. And
it's like a whole paragraph about him.
It is very funny to go after Louis C.K. in particular, who got in trouble for jacking off on the phone. Right. And then do literally the exact same thing,
and then
updated for 2022, with FaceTime.
With FaceTime,
I would mention it. I just, I know you're in LA.
No, I don't know. I don't really know him that well.
I don't know. I had no idea who he was, but then
Adam
told me that they ran a show, and he tried to get Adam unbooked from the show.
About booking. Like I
don't know about booking white supremacist Adam Friedland.
Yeah.
Alt-right comedian Adam Friedland on this show.
But then I FaceTimed him, and he beat off. And,
and then
he's like, "You're cool.
Yeah. You're vetted."
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that was nobody really has. Who else is only one other guy has done that, right?
What beat it?
Well,
off?
I don't. No.
They're the only 2 comedians that have done it.
The thing where
both red-haired guys from Boston.
No, not beating off, but just being like, don't book Adam. He's dangerous. He's nasty.
He didn't say don't book, but he's like, I don't know.
I don't know.
Well,
because I don't know. I mean, I'm sure. I don't know. We don't have to talk about Jake, but he did. There was like
who?
Yeah, Drake Flores.
Drake
who?
Flores.
Drake Flores.
Who?
Yeah, sorry.
Doctor Who.
But yeah, there was that flyer, and he was like, "Oh, that guy, Adam's. I don't know if you know this. Adam's a bad guy."
Who said it?
Drake Flores.
Oh, Flores. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been reading books about capitalism.
he's a big question mark. I'm just memory holding.
Yeah. No, that's yeah. No, you did the thread already. That was good. That was nice.
Hey, thanks.
Yeah, yeah. That was I saw that.
The only reason I don't get booked is because of capitalism.
Is that how Drake talks?
Kind of.
You're doing like Martin Amini now.
No, Martin doesn't sound like that.
My name is Martin Amini.
And I got a teeny peeny.
I got a teeny peeny.
My name is Martin Amini, and I got a teeny peeny. Great guy, honestly.
My peeny is teeny.
My peeny is teeny. Yeah.
I was saying that once.
Oh,
It
I
had
had,
me
that
going.
stuck in my head.
Martin Amini, my
name
penis
is Martin
teeny.
Amini, and my peeny is teeny. I don't know.
Great guy.
No, yeah, he's a nice guy.
He's a really nice guy.
Amini just sounds like peeny is teeny.
The rhyme is too good.
He's a nice guy,
Yeah.
and he's like a talent. He's like
Okay,
Brandon. But he does the
probably has a big dick. Dude.
he loves to
He's got a hog.
he's
We
one
all
of these
know.
guys
Just a
that
fun
like
song.
I always feel weird when I do a show and there's like just some DJ in the back who's like not laughing.
Yeah.
He does these shows where there will be a DJ in the back who's just kind of like just there the whole time. Which I never like when there's just a DJ there that's like not laughing.
Yeah, I'm not invited to those shows very often. Brandon, do a better job of. So Brandon's podcast is ending,
Yes.
but a new podcast is starting.
Yes, March 1st, me and Jamel will
Yes.
be posting we'll be launching a new podcast.
And if
Me
you subscribe to Yeah But Still, it will be rolled over.
if you like
into
you like
the-
your podcast, you can keep it. Stay in line.
yes. And
Um,
friend of the show, Jamel Johnson,
Jamel Johnson, a man we've known and loved.
one of our best friends.
Known and loved for so many years. One of my oldest friends. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. Yeah, I mean you guys know Jamel.
He's the best. He's our boy.
You know, I mean I was talking to them.
Oh yeah.
The view,
Yeah, friend of the show.
Yeah, not you guys. I wasn't like Jamel. Yeah,
What's that? Oh, you gotta go.
I'm hungry.
Oh.
yeah. I'm hungry. We should get a
I'm hungry
delicious
too.
supper
We're
right
at
now.
56 minutes.
All right, let's do it. 4 more minutes.
Do you want to end it now? If you
No.
want
I
mean,
just
we can
asked
do
where
the
we were
full-
at.
We're cooking. I'm having a good
We're
time.
cooking. I'm having a blast.
I'm having a great time.
But I am also hungry. I would love to eat a delicious supper. I don't know what to open.
I guess I want the audience. I want you're probably getting mad at the stuff we
Yeah.
said. You're like,
We hear you.
You don't understand Twitch, or you don't understand
Yeah.
YouTube. You
Yeah.
don't understand
We
trans
hear
Santa
you.
Claus. Instead of getting mad,
Yeah.
why don't you try to fix these things?
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to take trans Santa Claus away from you. I don't want to take Twitch streamers raping each
Yeah.
other away from you. But just find the heart in it.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Find a way. Think about like
Mm-hmm.
if I'm gonna make a video crying with my wife, apologizing for jacking off the deep.
I can't wait to do that.
How can I do this in a way that makes a 4-year-old feel like there's a little magic left in the world?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, because we need something other than these Marvel movies.
Right.
I'm not watching them.
Yeah.
No.
You
We
know?
need to inspire people.
Mhm.
That's the point. And I feel like we've inspired a lot of people over the years
Yeah.
and touched people's lives.
But you look, you know me. My biggest influence, Sesame Street, easy.
Nick's like addicted to Sesame
I
Street.
love it.
Wait, you had something early. You did something about Elmo's dad, right? Didn't you do something about Elmo's dad?
Oh, his dad's a loser. Dude.
Yeah, yeah.
That's a
Yeah.
chump.
He's
Nick
this
can't-
fucking
can't get
Nashville.
over
I
it.
hate Elmo's dad.
You hate
Yeah,
Elmo's
yeah.
dad?
He's
He
this
hates him.
fucking Nash. He lives in Nashville.
Yeah.
He's just he's like, I'm gonna sing a song about Elmo. Just fucking absolute piece of shit. He just came in some fucking red piece of
Yeah.
fur.
Right.
And
Because
he's
Elmo lives alone.
Elmo lives in Brooklyn.
Yeah.
3 years old.
Yeah.
And that piece
3
of
years
Well,
old.
he's 4.
yeah, he's 4.
4, sorry.
But that
I'm
piece
sorry.
of crap
He's-
did not stay around
Yeah.
for his childhood.
And so he's
Yeah.
4. He lives alone.
He lives alone in a
Bushwick.
house drawn out of crayons.
Yeah.
It's drawn.
And His
Yeah.
dad's just trying to get the band up and running.
He had to
you know?
draw his own house.
Mm-hmm.
Poor guy.
Yeah.
It breaks my heart.
Yeah.
No,
But
he's
he's-
a good guy. Telly's a great guy.
Who's Telly?
Telly's, he's a loser, but he's more of a
He's a big boy.
yeah. He's sort of like a Jack Lemmon style loser.
Yeah.
He's like a Depression era alcoholic. He's addicted to milk. And he just
Who's the other one?
I'm like Telly. He just doesn't understand the world, so he's
Yeah.
trying to get drunker, hoping that'll help.
Yeah. Oscar, glad he lives outside. Piece of shit. Fucking asshole.
This motherfucker
Yeah.
pretending like he watches Sesame Street.
Yeah, hell no.
Who's telly?
Yeah.
And then he's like,
No, I read
here's my opinions.
I read Wikipedia. Dude.
Which you can't do. It's all just fucking FBI. Say, okay, why don't we just go to the Clinton? We'll ring up the Hillary Clinton campaign headquarters and ask them who telly is, because that's what you're getting on fucking Wikipedia.
Mm-hmm.
You want to know? Watch the show.
Yeah.
Go to the source. He'll tell you.
Yeah. It's right there. You go to Sesame Street.
Have you been?
I'll tell you how to get there.
Dude,
How do you? How?
I can tell you how to get to Sesame Street.
how?
You got to watch all 45 seasons of it.
Are they still dropping new episodes?
Yeah, on
Yeah.
HBO.
Yeah.
HBO.
Premium cable.
That was like a Family Guy joke like 20 years
Oh, that
ago.
was like sexy and
It
violent.
was Sesame Street on HBO.
Oh,
like
and then it became
Sopranos?
real.
Yeah, and then they were
Yeah.
like, today's episode is brought to you by the letter H for it's like Homicide: Life on Sesame Street.
Oh, nice.
Uh-huh.
And Bert
That's
and
funny.
Ernie are in bed together and they're gay.
That's funny.
And fucking like Bert's like some fucking guy blew his head off downtown. He's getting out of bed and he's like, "What are these crumbs? How many times I gotta tell you, Ernie, to stop eating cookies in the
yeah,
goddamn
it's
bed?"
good.
No, it's hilarious.
I mean, that's original run Family Guy, right?
yeah,
Yeah,
a
which
good
is
show.
really good.
it's a great show.
It was
good
on.
show.
Yeah, there was a season 2 Family Guy on the other day, and I was cracking up.
Mm-hmm.
It's really, it's so funny.
And
I would say
also,
now-
if you go
'cause
online,
you know they
you
gotta-
can see Lois and Meg.
They gotta
fucking and
replace.
sucking.
Oh,
They got to replace the
come on,
voices on
man.
Rick and Morty. They should use one fan. They should just work their way down from the biggest fan to the guy that hates Rick and Morty the most. And the show should be on for thousands of years.
Uh-huh.
That would be amazing.
Oh yeah, the Justin Roiland DMs are the one with the 16-year-old girl where he's like
Drunk.
he's like, I'm Atlanta drunk, and he's doing like Chinese guy jokes
Yeah.
where they're like, she's like, FML, I have school tomorrow, and he was like, oh, it's so late. Like he said, it's so late. I have school tomorrow.
Tamalo.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's pretty funny.
Yeah.
Was she Chinese or he was just?
No,
No, he's
just
just
a white,
He's
just a
just
white
talking to a
16-year-old
kid
girl.
online.
I mean, honestly, you're describing literally every text I ever sent. but
they're all of
Yeah,
age.
he's always like,
not the children. Yeah.
and he keeps being like, oh my God, you are such jailbait. Oh, you are jailbait, and I want to fuck you. You are 16 years old, and I am 40-something Justin Roiland, creator of Rick and Morty, and I want to fuck you.
It's a good show.
He
But it's
said that?
illegal.
He said that.
It ostensibly.
Yeah.
Oh damn,
Yeah.
that's wild.
Yeah.
Sounds like Rick got a little too Morty.
Yeah.
She Rick on my Morty. I just don't know how to do that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, she Rick on my Morty
Until I
until I Rick and Morty.
Woo.
Mm.
All right, let's
I have
get
to pee
supper,
so
boy.
bad, too.
All right, yeah, we can get food.
All right,
thanks,
guys. Bye. Love you.
Bye.
New
Bye,
episode next week on patreon.com/tabs.
Yes, thanks for listening.
Bye.